I don't know. Is it public? No idea. Oh, there it
Hello,
is.
hello, hello. Hi, Regina.
In all its glory.
It's so nice to be sitting outside today. The weather is perfect.
I gotta turn you up. Oh, my freaking phone's upside down. This button? Nope. All right. Can you say something?
Yeah, what would you like me to say?
Well, something that was good. I gotta fix my sound. I'm gonna boost you just a little bit. Or not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why won't it move? What the heck? All right, I don't know. Just speak loudly. Look like big freaking hand in the camera. Oh shit, that's got my phone's backwards. I don't know how it got set backwards, but it is. And if I flip it, y'all are gonna get sick to your stomach. So hello. Yeah, even Regina said you're kind of low. Hello, Regina and Oscar and Diamond. They're viewing our channel today. Are you trying to boost your sound?
Yeah, just a minute.
Am I low, Regina? I feel like I'm over here yelling, and I don't know why I'm yelling. All right, I'm going to get this square done today.
Is that any better?
No. It's not that we can't hear you. It's just it's low, and I know that I will talk over you probably. Okay, that's getting better.
That's not any.
Yep,
That's not any better.
Nope, that's better.
Okay. Okay.
What are you doing today, Regina?
You working on anything or just relaxing? I didn't get out of bed till 10 o'clock.
I was up a little bit before you then today. Well, that's when my cat threw up. So that pretty much gets you out of bed fast.
That always gets you out of bed.
It does. And then she wouldn't be quiet. And then the dog's like, who the heck's running around out there? I mean, oh, this effing light board.
You know,
Just
my
stay on. Can I?
my Penny, she was my alarm clock. These three I have now, they'll stay in bed as long as you stay in bed. They won't get you up.
Oh, no, neither will Kiva, unless the cat's running around. Apparently, she thinks it's a burglar that's meowing and hacking up hairballs. I don't know what kind of burglar that is, but it's a cat burglar.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yeah, hey, that was just off the cuff. Pretty good. Be a comedian.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
You're not doing nothing. Yeah, there is a little bit of an echo, but it's not horrible. I only hear it once in a while. So, yeah. I know Lori's just sitting over there dreaming about playing the game.
Me? No, I was thinking how far Regina has gotten on her hummingbird.
Uh-huh.
Is a hummingbird? I can never remember what it is. It's a hummingbird or a dragonfly. Hummingbird, I believe.
It's a hummingbird, yeah.
With all those symbols.
I'm not gotten far at all here. Which one? I can't even see. Which one are you doing? Oh, the horse.
I'm doing the horse.
Yeah. I think I'll move this. Oh, that's better.
My big alarm's in the way.
Yeah, it kind of was. Hey, so I told you those like Quest chips, and I keep getting them, and so I finally canceled the subscription because I'm tired. So these chips aren't cheap in the store. That's just how many ounces is that? That's just like a 1.1 ounce bag. So there's only that many chips in it. So I decided though, when I was at Walmart, they had a bunch of different flavors. So I decided to get like 3 kinds to see if I liked any and could switch my subscription.
Yeah.
I tried one, they were salsa verde, and I mean they were okay, but they weren't great. These sour cream and onion ones aren't bad. And then the other flavor I got is buffalo sauce. I've not tried that one. But I might switch to the sour cream because they're really not that bad. But they're expensive. The bag's like $2.49.
Oh, for that little bag.
Yeah. But
How's your book?
Huh?
How's your bookcase coming along, Regina? How much do you have done?
I wonder if I can get Nightbot set up and if it would just like show up in our stream.
That would be weird.
That would be weird. I wish you could rename it. Hey, guess what? I need a new. What?
The Stalker.
Oh no! I thought you said Mothra. I like Mothra better. Isn't that the big moth that battled Godzilla? Mothra.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it was. Can you believe like those Godzilla movies were even pop famous?
Yeah.
Like the stupid creatures looked so ridiculous.
I love watching those old movies though. And like old Frankenstein and Dracula and all those. The Swamp Thing. My hands are shaking today.
Are they?
Yeah, they've been doing that the last couple days.
Manage and view your assets, view and manage policies, view and manage record. Do I have to pick in? I don't think I have to pick any of that.
Got a lot of graffiti in that. Well, yeah, with all the different book colors. Hi, Joan.
Hey, Joan.
How are you today? How's your weather? Are you still pretty cold?
Kiva. I don't like it the Nightbot, but I'm having trouble.
We're having a really nice fall day today. We're doing pretty good. I had to run around yesterday with doctor's appointments. I know you all know how that goes. So I didn't realize I had made my because my doctor's appointment was made months ago, was at the same time we normally do our whip on Tuesday. So we're doing it today.
Hey, Joan, do you use Nightbot? And if you do you like it? I can't remember if I saw that in your channel or not. I know a lot of people use it. So I was thinking.
So Regina, we need to work out a time, maybe this week, that we can FaceTime and work on your StreamYard.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, Vicky was just looking into that today.
Oh, what'd you say? No. Yeah, I was thinking about, hey, Killer, how you doing? Did you bring your diamond painting to do with us? Dude's like, yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I wanna try Nightbot. Killer, do you have Nightbot in your channel? Like, I don't want to go through all the effort of setting it up if it just looks better than it is. Because I'm just kind of that lazy.
I'm a little sluggish today and tired. I was playing that game till 2:30.
Yeah, but did you go to bed right away afterwards?
No, it was probably more like 3:30 before I fell asleep. Because I couldn't leave until I had that last bit of candy corn. Hi, Star. How are you today?
Hey, Star. I was wondering if you had Nightbot. I guess it helps, like, kind of manage your streams. But I also saw it can do, like, giveaways and stuff. Apparently it can do quite a bit of things.
Yeah, you were sleeping. Just on this game, this new patch dropped yesterday, and oh my gosh. And Vicky had a several-hour head start on me.
Those are the wrong ones. So, Star, you have Nightbot, but you don't know how you got it. And Stream Elements, that's like Nightbot. It's a separate program-ish that you can modify and have mod and run giveaways and stuff. I'll have to look into it. You got Nightbot, Star, because it's a bot and it just came to your channel. It made itself at home.
Oh, Star's working on her Eeyore.
Oops. What did I miss here? Nope, didn't watch it out late. Lori, becoming a gamer, do have Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot's a different program that you can attach to your channel. You have to give it permissions, and then you can set it up to do it, like advertise things or moderate if you need it to. It'll run giveaways. I guess there's a lot you can do with it. So it's like a bot that you put on Discord, I'm guessing. Wonder what other kind of bots there are for channels. I should look. Yeah, I'll probably be there, Joan. I'm not streaming tonight, I don't think. I got other stuff I gotta work on.
So Joan's going to be live tonight. Okay. Definitely keep an eye out for that for sure.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. The weather thing. Yeah, you can get Nightbot. You can program it to do a lot of different things. Oh, maybe I'll give it a shot.
6 p.m. Mountain. That always, because knowing that you're up in Canada, and I know it shouldn't feel so weird, but it's like you're on the same time zone and you're so far away. I mean, I understand why. It's just weird.
Hey, Killer, do you play Little Nightmares? Robert just told me the third one came out. So I don't know if I want to get it, though. The only person that wants to watch it is Michael. I should just get it and send it to Michael. You're like,
Is
dude, you
Michael
play.
here? I haven't seen Hide Nor Hair, Michael.
He was on stream last night
Was
for a
he?
hot minute.
It's very hard, like when we're playing, because I'm watching my TV. It's hard to take your eyes away from what you're doing to remember to look at the chat on my tablet.
Well, I tried the first one, Star, and I really, I don't know. I wasn't really impressed. The third one, I was hoping to actually play through them. I started it back in like September. I was hoping to play through them so that when 3 came out, I could play it, but I don't know. Did I buy that? I think I had to buy that.
You did.
Yeah, I probably definitely should be playing it then.
It wasn't much, but you did pay for it.
Yeah, it couldn't have been much.
So on the Little Nightmares, what is it that you don't like?
I don't know. There's no like real action. It's not scary. Like I don't even think the suspenseful parts are necessarily suspenseful. I don't think the puzzles are all that hard. The jumping is a nightmare, but only because I'm not a good jumper. So lots of things. I'm not really sure.
Or is
That
it
I just
because it's just you and there's not like interaction with other people?
no. Like I said, I think the graphics are nice, but I don't think that
The graphics on
it's
3
all
look
what it's
really
supposed to
good.
be. Oh, hey, I'm getting a webcam. I'm going to set that up when I game. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Well, I pretty much done decided that I can't do that once I tuned into the fact when I'm gaming or I'm really concentrating on something, my mouth is hanging open like a big hole. I'm like, oh my gosh, my mouth's hanging open. Close your mouth. Keep your mouth closed.
Yeah, I'm going to have the camera like across the room and the setting's going to be very dark. Nobody wants to see my horrible gaming habits. Oh, this pen. I'll say it again this week. I need a new pen. Eventually, one week I will have one. Hey, did anybody buy anything good from Amazon on their Prime Day? Any good diamond paint? Because it's still today yet, I think.
Yeah. I haven't even looked for that.
Diamond paintings? It's just will not pick up these notes.
Oh, Pixie's having surgery. What's she having done?
Yeah. I got lapel mics and I got a webcam, so we'll see.
Well, I got a new camera. It's like a GoPro, but it's not the GoPro brand. And so I got a really good price on that. Now I got it. I just now have to figure out how to use it.
Oh, some teeth are getting pulled. Is she there now? I set these mental goals for myself. I'm like, I'm going to go to this part right here, and then I'm going to look at chat. Otherwise, I would just keep going. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, she'll be good. She'll be good.
Oh yeah. My hardest part, I mean, because pugs usually are known to have bad teeth, and they'll go, oh, it looks like she has 4 bad teeth, and then you go and pick them up, and they pulled 12.
But they had to call you about that, no?
No.
Well, they couldn't make you pay for 12 if you only wanted 4. Did they make you pay for 12? Without,
Well, yeah.
well, it's like going
However
to the
long
car dealership for one thing, but then they find something else. They always call you in case you can't afford it. That's kind of crazy. No, I don't like putting them under either.
Yeah, especially if they're older.
I mean, you know they're going to be okay. The worst part of that, when you have to put a dog under, is when they ask you to sign the DNR paperwork.
Yeah.
I was just like, because Kiva's first surgery was, 10 months old, like a lot of dogs for their spay. I don't remember ever having to sign that, like with any cat or even with Chi. But at 10 months old, I was like, wait, you want me to think about this? But just
Well,
like a human surgery, anything could happen.
anything could happen.
But yeah, no, they're so good. Vets are nicer than human doctors.
Sometimes I think they're more thorough.
Yeah. I just think they're more compassionate to the pet than they are to the human sometimes. Yeah, my goal was to get all that done. I don't think that's going to happen.
You should be able to get a square done.
You didn't have to what, Regina?
Oh, I have one of those. Licking the face. My little Gracie girl. She likes to play squishy face. She wants to squish her face in your face and lick ya.
Hmm. Oh, you didn't have to sign those papers? Yeah, our vet made us sign the papers on what we wanted them to do if something happened. It's crazy. I think nowadays, everybody's covering their butt, especially doctors, but even
Yeah.
vets, we almost love our pets more than we love almost anything else. And I could see people suing vets. Something happens. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you're in here, Lori and Regina got book club next month. I don't know when it is. It's in November. It's all I know.
You
I can
ordered
look
a
at
diamond and a collar
what
for Kitty.
Oh, I'm just gonna do that.
Ooh, a half Maine Coon. Is it going to get big or? Because I know those Maine Coons can get pretty big. I mean, I know it's mixed, but I'm wondering how big she's going to get. Oh, I forgot that. I have diamond painting on the brain.
You have diamond painting on the brain?
Well, we're doing a diamond painting, and I just seen the word diamond in Regina's post, and then I seen collar, and I had diamond painting and collar for the kitty, and the kitty's name is Diamond.
Oh.
And from your pictures, Diamond has moved in.
There we go. And ooh.
Joan, you should do a video on how you make a collar. I'd like to see that.
Who's making? I'm not even paying attention. Who's making collars?
Joan says she's going to make Jet a fancy collar to replace the one she wore out.
Oh.
And so I was saying is I'd like to see that.
I never put a collar on a cat. I mean, I think I did when I first got the cat. And I'm like, oh, we can get this cute little bell one. And the cat just couldn't stand it. And I couldn't stand the ringing. It didn't last very long. I have also never really had a stealthy cat. Like you can hear my cat and she's thin, but you can hear her coming like a mile away down the floor. Just boom, boom, boom. I don't know. Whoa, what's going on here?
Me and Vicki were talking about that, Joan, like making videos and having oopses or mistakes or a fail. And, you know, sometimes I think those make the best videos.
Apparently they do. I wish I would have had my camera running. I made a Mexican dish the other night and I plated it up and I put like, you know, all the pretty things on it. Lettuce, tomato, onions, guacamole, sour cream. It looked so nice. And as I was setting the plate down to get my camera for still pictures, it all just slid on the floor. It slid right off the plate onto the floor. And my husband comes out because I'm in there like bitching and cleaning up the floor. And I told him what happened. And he said, well, I hope you had your camera running. And I said, I didn't because I was going to take still pictures. So I had turned it off. I have still picture aftermath, but wouldn't be nearly as funny as that blooper. See, I don't even think I've tried to put that back together. I'm gonna work on that tonight too.
Well, last night while we were gaming, we went and had a cooking party. That's the first time we've ever done that. And that was a lot of fun. It was a little intimidating, but it was pretty neat going to those two houses and checking out their houses and then cooking.
Yeah, I agree. That's with anything though, with animals. You got to start them young. And you have to keep with it. Because I trained, I think it was actually Fuko, to be on a leash, like one of the harness type things. And she was okay, but then I stopped taking her out, like just on the patio. I just stopped taking her out. And like when we went to move to Virginia, I wanted to put it on her just in case she get out the car. But boy, she hated having that on. But I think if you start young, any animal would adjust.
Penny, when she was little, she had a little tiny cat collar with the bell. It was so dang cute, and she had no problem with it. And then when she was 13 months, she fell off the couch and she broke her leg. And so she was in that cone forever. And, you know, non-weight bearing and everything for 13 weeks, no running around. And after that, if you put a collar on her, she'd go hide and bury her head in the corner like she was being punished.
Really?
Yep.
Kiva's still really good with the cone. We pulled the cone out maybe a month ago because remember I told you James cut her nail too short?
Yeah.
And she was really bleeding. And so we put the baking soda on, but we didn't want her to lick it. So we put the cone on her. Yeah, we put the cone right on. She's like, okay, fine. And she just laid down. Which I'm like is better because she was all wound up with that bleeding. I think Kiva's just worn it so much. It doesn't freak her out, really.
Definitely agree, Joan. The scratching, that's as worse as the licking.
Who's scratching?
Joan had a cat that had to put a cone on, and it just drove her crazy. So it was scratching, scratching, scratching.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They've come a long way, though. In fact, I mean, I couldn't show you even if I wanted to, but it was on like a Facebook reel. It could have been YouTube. But the cats, well, now that I'm thinking about it, they did like a homemade cone, but really what it was like a paper plate, and they kind of cut a hole in the middle and just stuck it on the cat's neck. The cat was walking around fine, didn't bother him at all. They make all kinds of cones nowadays.
Yeah, those soft donut cones and.
Yeah, well, we have one that looks like a flying saucer, and it's inflatable, so you could make it really firm, or you could like, just a little bit of air. We use that with Kiva at night to sleep. It's just more comfortable. But it was big when it was fully inflated. Oh, hey, it's on Netflix, I want to say. It is, Lori knows the story. I'm sure other people might remember it. It was national news. Do you remember the balloon boy?
Yeah.
Well, they did a Netflix documentary on that. And it's a movie. It's either a short movie, documentary movie, or it's in episodes. I don't know because I keep falling asleep. But I started watching it, and they're actually interviewing the parents, like now, like in 2025, and the older brother, which I thought was weird. Like, why would they want to be involved in a documentary? Because they were the one who put the hoax on. But I guess they're just owning up to it. Didn't
Well,
he have to pay a lot of fines? He had to pay a lot in fines.
I believe so.
He did, because of all the police and everybody they had to
Mhm.
send out looking for that kid.
Yeah, all of the
So he did pay fines.
resources that they used.
I don't think he went to jail, but yeah, it's a good documentary so far. Do any of you know who the balloon bully is besides Lori? That was like 10 years ago, I think.
Or more.
Or yeah, I think it was like 10. Oh yeah, it might have been more. I thought it was like 29. It couldn't have been 2019 or 2015. And that was a bunch of balloons. It was a hoax, apparently. It was in Boulder, Colorado. And this dad and his sons made this. It wasn't huge, but it wasn't small. It was like a helium balloon shape that looked like a UFO.
Like a weather balloon.
Yeah, but it looked like a UFO. It was in that saucer shape, and it had a little spot that you could crawl in. It wasn't supposed to go up in the air. It was supposed to tether off of their yard, like, a few feet. And there was a spot you could go in, and for like the kids, they could get in there. Well, apparently, before we knew it was a hoax, the dad had called 911 because the balloon took the heck off out of their yard and they couldn't find their youngest son, who was maybe 6, right? He was young, but he wasn't a baby. And in this area, it was like all over the news, all the local news stations, they're showing it on TV, this balloon flying over them and has this kid in it. Now, but come to find out later on, it was all a hoax to get publicity.
Yep.
The kid was safe at home, like in the attic or something. But it was a big thing because I don't remember how many miles. It traveled really far.
A long ways. And they used a lot of resources.
They used military resources.
Yeah.
The news stations put their helicopters up to try and, they were all trying to figure out how are we going to get this down.
Yeah. Rescue this boy.
Yeah.
Could he fall out of it?
Yeah.
Had he fallen out of it? I mean, it was a mess.
I'm going to look to see how far it traveled. I have to know. Whoops.
I don't remember, Star. I thought it looked like a weather balloon.
No, it's silver, and it looks like a UFO. He traveled 60 miles.
The balloon did.
Yeah, that's how far it traveled, 60 miles. So from Boulder, to Denver area? Yeah, it landed at the Denver International Airport. It was up for an hour and a half. Do you think if that really was a kid in there, how scary that would be for the parents? But yeah, the parents then, I don't remember how it was found out it was a hoax, but the parents had to pay a lot of money and fines for all the services they tied up that day. Which, in my opinion, is kind of the way it should be. No, it was silver, but yeah, I mean, it did. It looked very homemade. It wasn't.
Wasn't there another guy who went up in a lawn chair on a weather balloon?
Okay, now you're thinking about the movie Up.
No, never seen
That's the house.
Up.
That's the house. I don't know. I can look in a minute. A guy goes up in a lawn chair.
Yeah, on a weather balloon.
Okay, hold on.
It broke loose or something.
Why would you have a weather balloon down in your lawn chair? I don't even know how to look for this, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, apparently there was. His name was Larry's Lawn Chair Flight.
Mm-hmm.
In 1982, Larry Walters made a 45-minute flight in a homemade aerostat made of an ordinary lawn chair and 42 helium-filled weather balloons.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I went back in time to the 80s for that, but I did remember that.
okay, listen. What is Pikes Peak is the highest point on that part of the Rockies, right? Or are there peaks higher than Pikes Peak?
Oh, is Mount Everest or not?
Well, I mean, along the Rockies, do you know if
Oh,
there's any?
yeah. No, I'm thinking of what's the name of that peak? There might be one taller.
What's the elevation of Pikes Peak?
What is it, like 12,000 feet?
Okay, let's just say it's 12,000 feet. This dude went up in a lawn chair with 42 helium-filled weather balloons, and he rose to an altitude of 16,000 feet. Do you know how high up that is? Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah, Pikes Peak is 14,000.
This guy went taller than Pikes Peak. So if you were down at sea level all the way up to the top, that's nuts.
You know how thin the air was up there?
Yeah, I don't know if this, I see a picture of him, but I mean, you would think he would have had to have some oxygen with him. How do you get down? Do you just slowly start popping a balloon at one at a time?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, and another little tidbit about Larry Walters. He was arrested the minute he landed.
Yeah, I
Yep.
remember that too.
Yep. The police said we know he broke some part of the FAA act. We don't know what it is, but we're pretty sure he broke it.
And if he didn't, there's going to be a new act.
Here's another fun fact. He died by suicide.
Really?
Yeah, he shot himself in 93 at the age of 44. He shot himself in the Angeles National Forest.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's sad.
That is sad. 82 was when he took that flight. He killed himself like 10 years later. Wow. Well, what a way to keep the live lively. You wonder how many times his ears popped. I would say at least 50. At least. I just go up a little bit of elevation, 500 feet, and my ears are ready to pop.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh yeah, well, I don't want to talk about him anymore. May he rest in peace. And thanks for giving that great picture of you underneath that balloon. Balloons, plural. Yeah, people do just try crazy stuff, don't they? And no, I would never try anything like that either. I keep my feet on the ground too. I would fly if I absolutely had to, but it's not my most favorite thing. Although next year, maybe when we go to Estes Park in September, they have what do you call it, Lori?
Oh,
What's that called?
a gondola,
No, it's got another name though. It's not a gondola.
a sky tram thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got this like shuttle, that goes up the mountain, suspended on a piece of wire. We might do that next year. I mean, I don't think I'm scared of heights. I guess we'd find out. It'd be some good video of me like begging to hold Lori's hand and Lori saying no.
Don't touch me.
Right? And I'm just having a panic attack in the corner. I think if you just closed your eyes, you'd be okay. But it's pretty high.
Well, you've been on a ski lift, right?
No, I told you I've never been on anything like that. Oh my God, why would I get on a ski lift? Skiing to me sounds like the worst sport ever.
Well, they use ski lifts at parks and stuff, not
Okay, let
necessarily
me take
just
that back.
skiing.
When I was like 8 at an amusement park, they used to have one that like it was real slow. It'd just take you around the amusement park for sightseeing.
Yeah.
But I was like 8. At 8 years old, I could eat 14 funnel cakes, a few like caramel apples, and some hot dogs, and still get on a roller coaster and not get sick. I don't think I could do that anymore.
Well, that ride we did up in Estes this year is the closest I've ever been on a roller coaster.
To being scared because I heard you screaming like a banshee behind me.
Oh, I was not, and I have video proof.
I heard it.
You, on the
I know.
other
I
hand,
watched the video. You're like, ooh, ooh. You're
was
cracking me up. Oh, funny. The funnier thing is, Lori and I thought we could go together until we got there, and they're like, "Yeah, there's like a weight restriction on these things."
we were looking at that. I'm like, oh,
We weren't really off by that much, but it was enough that it would have been probably an issue. But I said to Lori, like, we just lie about it and get. But we got up there and it was so jerky on some of the turns. We came down and we're like, boy, it's a good thing we didn't lie.
we've been
We,
flying off there, or it'd
if
be
we went
pulling us.
together, we probably would have had that thing fly off
It'd
of
be
there.
pulling us up that hill before the ride started, and it'd get stuck because
It
it
would get
wouldn't be able to
stuck.
pull away.
Yeah, that's really one place you shouldn't lie if it's a ride. You should not lie about your weight. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Hey, Dragon, how are you?
Hi, Dragon.
What did you buy? What did you buy? You always bring gum. Yeah. I bring everything. And sometimes I'll even go to the doctor if it's like allergy season, I'll go to the doctor and have them like flush my ears. But then yeah, I'm gum, I'm yawning, I'm like saline nasal spraying, everything, all of it. I'm
And why
okay
are
with
you?
most pain. What I don't like is I don't like to be in pain where I feel like I can't escape or move if I need to. I don't know if that makes sense. But on an airplane, if I was in pain, I would have a hard time being in pain on a plane.
Yeah, because you're pretty much confined to your seat. I mean, you
You are.
can get up and
No, you
walk
can't
to
get
the
up, you can't
bathroom.
move, you can't, yeah. So, but if I had that same pain, like say in my house or outside, I could move around. I wouldn't have it, and it doesn't help the pain any. It's more of like an anxiety that I get. So, thankfully, I don't get in pain too often. But yeah, I don't want to fly. I'm not gonna get this square done. I don't know how all of you diamond paint so fast. Star, how's the Last Supper coming? I saw the video and it was on your kitchen table. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's going to be so pretty when it's done. I should show you when Andrea came down for dinner on Sunday, she brought me a little gift, and her friend makes candles. And so she'd given me these 2 candles. I should get them and show them. They are the cutest things I've ever seen. I've never seen candles like them. Um, one is a pie, and can't remember what the other one is. So one's kind of Christmassy and one's kind of fall. Go grab them. Oh, you're home.
Well, of course I'm home.
What are you doing?
Okay.
It's sitting on your other table. Oh, that's a Diamond Art Club, isn't it? Oops. It's really pretty.
Okay, here's the first one, and it's called honey pumpkin pie.
Can you all hear me eating my potato chip?
And these smell so good.
Oh, cute. Hey, I bet we could make those. I bet all of us could make those. We're crafty.
Isn't that so cute? Yeah,
Show
and
it.
all of this is wax. The whole thing is wax.
Show it from the side, not just down.
There's from the side.
Okay. I just wanted to see like the depth of it. Yeah, it's cute.
And then the little pie, and there's the wick in there.
Mhm.
And oh my gosh, they smell so good.
What's the name of her company? It's on the front.
Black Flame Candle Company. And she's in Washington, D.C. It's a soy candle.
Oh.
And so there's that one. And then this one smells so good too. This one, it says Season's Greetings on it. And it's got a cinnamon stick and little wax orange slices.
Oh, neat. But is that a cinnamon stick or is that a half-smoked cigarello?
No, that's a cinnamon stick, and then right there is the wick. And so it looks like a little drink.
I stopped burning candles and I don't really know why.
But I have to tell you, they smell so good. You don't even want to light. It's like I don't even want to burn it. It is so cute. You don't want to light it.
Dude, it looks like a half-burnt cigarello. Shut up. It does.
It does not.
Yes, it does. I was going to say a marijuana joint, but I went with cigarello.
But anyway, wasn't that so cute?
It is cute. But tell her next time you're tobacco free and you don't want a cigarello in it. It is cute. I looked at candles yesterday at Walmart, and I don't know why, because over the years I would buy those candles like at Walmart or whatever, and they just never lasted. And I went to Yankee and I loved them.
Yeah, you used to get a lot of Yankee candles.
I did. And I was smelling them at Walmart yesterday, and they all smelled so good. And I came back to the house and I'm like, oh, I should light a candle. But whenever I light a candle, I feel like I need to open a window.
Don't you have a wax pot? Because Yankee Candle does the wax melts.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of all of that. But when I mean burn a candle, I mean just anything. I don't incense. I don't Febreze the house. I don't really put any smell into the house. And I maybe I need to burn a candle. They give me better juju.
Yankee candles are $21 now, Star.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They've been. That actually sounds
crazy.
Cheap. The big Yankee candles are like 56 or maybe more. They used to do a sale like a couple times a year, and I would end up getting like, I think, and you could pick out the votives that you wanted, and it was at least 24 in one of these plastic containers. And I would get like 100 votives. I mean, I just love them. Oh, I still have them. I might burn one. Hey, we should learn how to candle make. That'd be another good craft. We could do that.
Yeah, that probably yeah.
What?
That's probably pretty time consuming.
You just got to melt the wax to the appropriate temperature, pour it in the mold, be able to set your wick, and you're good.
I think it's a little more involved than that.
No, because the chick from, look at me with my hand on the screen. You're just getting part of my hand. That chick from Enter the Haggis, Carolyn, who plays, wears the hat and the binder. She did a video where she was making candles. It's nothing more than that. Oh, and you need the like essence, right?
Yeah.
Essential oil. Why
I
you
know.
burn a lot of incense, Star? What's going on over there?
Incense sets off my allergy response if it's too fragrant.
I'm gonna go look. Oh, so these are the big ones. So the big Yankee candle is $34.99, $35.
Wow.
But they burn for a long time, and they smell so good. Oh, I haven't been here in forever. Now I'm gonna get stuck picking out candles. Good job. They used to make one that was a clove, and I love the smell of clove, but they don't make it anymore. So I'm the only one who liked it. Shut up. I could burn the house down. I'm worried about burning a candle, not let alone making them. You do have to be careful. That's what that girl was saying. When you heat the wax, you can overheat the wax and it will catch fire pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So you've got to use the thermometer and get it off the heat like right away. It does sound a little bit like I couldn't do that.
Just remember you said that.
I'd be like, the wax would be melting. I'd be like, outside
pick
with the
the-
dog or
You pick the wax pot up and drop
watching a
it. And
YouTube video and forget that it's on the stove. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. But if it wasn't for the fear of fire, it doesn't look like it'd be that hard. I have oil in my diffuser. Yeah. And I've saged a few times. I probably bought like just crappy substandard sage though, because number one, I didn't think it really smelled, and I wanted it to.
Well, they use sage for cleansing.
Mm-hmm. But mine didn't really smell. So, but I've had a Yankee candle in the past that was sage, and it was nice. You live as many places as we have. You have to cleanse before you can, settle down. Oops.
Yeah, Star says sage, it was her favorite too.
Yeah. Oh, you know what the candle was from Yankee? It was called Sage and Citrus, and it was really nice. I actually may still have some. They made one, and I think this is when I stopped going to Yankee. They used to make a candle called Treehouse Memories. It was the absolute best smell. And I do have some, and I just refuse to burn them. I wish they would bring it back. That's the other thing. My Yankee candles are like maybe 15 years old, and they still smell. If I burned them, they would still have. I don't know that most candles can say that. So I thought you said it was Andrea's sister that did that.
The candle?
Yeah.
No, her friend, a military friend.
Oh, okay. Because I thought her sister lives out here, right? Not DC. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's here. She came down for supper too.
Sage and juniper. I would like that too. All right, I need a drink. Right back. Oh, and to stand up, that feels good.
I've always liked the citrusy scents, and I love lilac is one of my favorites. So like springtime, I'll do the wax melts and like the lilac or more floral, and then fall and winter. But I've never been into like the pumpkin spice or the sugary ones. I don't care for those. But I do like the Christmassy, the pine, real Christmassy smelling ones are so good. This whole section here is nothing but R's, so that'll go pretty quick, I think. So that's not too bad. Yeah, you know, my lilac bush died here recently. It just up and just started dying away. I couldn't figure it out. And I love lilacs when they bloom. They just smell so good. Okay, Dragon, we'll see you when you get back. Couple more that I missed, and then I'll be ready to do all these R's. All right. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying this day as much as I am. There's just a light breeze, and it's just so nice outside right now. Sun shining. See if I can use my multi-placer for this with my hand shaking. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. Oh, not bad.
It's nice out.
It is gorgeous out. I was just saying that. It is just a beautiful fall day. Little bit of a breeze, but and it's not cold, but it's not hot either. It's just right.
Now I want to burn a candle. What? I brought these. What? Home again. That one smells nice. Fireside is also nice.
You got your candles all out?
I do. I have these they used to sell as sampler packs. So it's what, 4? It's 12. And I don't remember what they cost, but I have 7 of these filled with votive candles. What's this one? Bamboo. Bamboo smelled really good.
I think all of our mosquitoes are gone.
You know what I would do with these though? I would take the votive and I have like a knife and I would cut it into 3, like I would just slice it into 3 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just put like 1 piece in my tart warmer.
Yeah.
It'll make the candle last longer. And then When you have to change the wax, I would just pour it all together and reburn it again. Because the scent really lasted. I might burn one of these later. I had a candle addiction for a while.
Well, you have a lot in your game.
A lot of what?
Candles.
Addiction. Oh, yeah, in the game, yeah. I'm telling you what, Star, tell me how I tell the Final Fantasy people without telling the Final Fantasy people that I don't want to play that game anymore. Like, what do I do with that guild? Do I do what Zodis did and just pass it off to somebody who wants it? And hope they actually don't just kick everybody out? But I got to do something because my renewal is going to be coming up and I don't really feel like paying again. I know, I was thinking, but over the time, there have been moments where I'm like, who wants this guild? And like, nobody wants it. But maybe they thought I wasn't serious anyway, and I probably maybe wasn't. So maybe if I'm serious now,
I'll just get on there and say you have a lot going on in your life and you're not able to do this. Does somebody want to take this over? Because I'm not renewing.
I know that's easy to say, but it's not easy to do when you've done something for so many years to give that up. What if I get bored of YouTube and want to go back to play Final Fantasy? I won't have the guild anymore. But I feel it's unfair and I feel like I need to pass it off. Yeah, Crew would definitely, but he plays probably less than I do. I know, and I gotta do something. And the thing is, I found like nobody wants to watch you play Final Fantasy. Even though it's a way more popular game than Helia, people don't like to watch it. I think maybe because the action is so fast. I don't know.
It's hard to watch, like for me, because it's so fast. I don't even know how you guys play it because it's so fast. In my perspective.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't play games either. If we weren't streaming them, I probably wouldn't have time to play games either. But some of those games are good. They're good for the watch hours. And it's fun because you'd want to play anyway. But Final Fantasy is not hitting it.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is not one that I would want to learn to play.
Oh, it's fun though. You would enjoy it more than Palia.
Yeah, I don't. That is too fast. It's too.
Yeah, but once you get it down, just like how this game is, like you were so proud, like you learn to do certain things. When you can master stuff in there, it's a good feeling.
I'm surprised. I think overall, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm ready for. Hold on, I gotta catch up. A lot of movement, and I think that's part of it. Like, remember when we came from WoW to Final Fantasy? It was like everything was very overwhelming. There's so much graphically, and I think that those flashing lights, it's hard to see what's going on. Hello, Jen.
Hi, Jen. I don't know why I'm yelling or my voice went higher, but hi, hey.
I don't know if I'm ready for It Takes Two though, because I was so horrible. I'm pretty sure that's why we stopped playing, because you were like, oh my God, I can't just keep sitting here waiting for this girl to make this jump for the last 20 minutes. I have a fishing game. I'm going to stream a fishing game. Super boring. But for some reason, people remember that. I'm sure you were still playing because it was in WoW. That Josiah and the dude from Australia. I can't remember what his name was, but they were all hooked onto that like farm or truck simulator or a fishing simulator. People like that crap. I got it on Steam. I forget that if you buy something on Steam and you don't like it, you can, within a reasonable amount of time, you can return it. Some of those games I have, I should have returned. No, but Randorian, the last I played, and I really have not played since March. We started getting back into like doing the whole Etsy thing, and I was doing all this Printify stuff, and then that kind of rolled into, well, I don't know what it rolled into. It must have rolled into, making all those magnets and crap. Then we started getting busy with the store, and then we started this YouTube channel. So I haven't played since March. But the last time I was in, Randorian was still around. He was no longer standing in one spot, but he still played. No, the other guy's name was, I know the one guy's name was Josiah. He was a real jerk.
Well, here in a couple weeks when I'm gone hunting for the week, maybe you and Star can do your Takes Two game.
Yeah, did you just not say? And like she didn't say, oh no, that wasn't it. That was definitely it. Can't wait for that girl to make that damn jump. Yeah, there was another Australian guy. I wanted to say his name was like Andromeda or with an A, but they got so into it was a truck, it was like driving a rig. And then they got into some pirate game that Josiah made, and then it was the fishing simulator. Like fishing simulator. How it's boring enough to sit out in the back, sit outside at a lake and fish. Let alone simulate that. But hey, I have a power wash simulator game, which is incredibly boring. But I still go on sometimes and power wash the playground. Yeah, they give you different tasks, and it's become so minute that you're like, really, I missed that tiny, tiny thing, and you're busting my chops. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, he had a weird name. But they were both officers, and Josiah was like never around anymore. And then we got that big fallout with him. Josiah. Hadn't thought of that name in a while. There's a new cozy game I want to try. I don't know. It's just easy for me to be able to commit to that because I would game anyway. All right. Jennifer, what are you doing today? What you working on? My hands smell like candles now. Oops, I almost dumped my tray.
Well, I'm chipping away at this.
This reminds me, hold on. You're gonna post something, Dragon? On your community tab or whatever? Oops. I don't know. I'll have to check. You may not be. I don't know if they're here anymore.
Who are you looking for?
Dragon, he was saying something about posting something, but I didn't know if he meant us or if
That
he was
reminds me, post
posting.
a couple things later on community tab.
Yeah, are they posting like on their community tab? They want us to check it out?
I believe so.
Okay.
That's the way I'm interpreting it.
I've also been slacking on videos, so I'll be pulling up a lot of streams today and running them. Oh, nice. You're gonna be busy. Yeah, I really want a new game, but I've been wanting a new game for like 10 years. It just
Why don't you try that Grounded?
it doesn't look like it would be that fun. It's kind of the same thing as It Takes Two or even Little Nightmares. It's, I don't know, that puzzle solving and the jumping. I guess puzzle solving is like doing a quest, but it's different. And nothing's free. I really don't want to buy it if I don't think I already like it. Like, how much is Grounded? I gotta look. I bet it's like $34 though, $35. I'm just cruising along here, probably
Oh,
putting my
Michael,
drills in the wrong spot. Hey, Michael.
how are you?
Michael heard Little Nightmare and said, I gotta get over there.
I know, it was like you called him.
Let me look. Where am I seeing that? Well, I got Fall Guys too. I think you made me get that star too. You're like, oh, this is so fun. And then, like, I was horrible at that as well.
So you don't want to play anything unless you're good at it right off the bat. Is that what you're saying?
No, but just like anything, like, you know, even if it's like a book, there's certain styles that you like. And that's not really generally been my style. I like a little bit more action. What am I looking for? Oh, Little Nightmare. Oh no, Grounded is what I was looking for. Grounded 2. Yeah, Grounded 2 is $40.
Yeah, if
a
you
lot.
don't think you're going to like it, you definitely don't spend.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You have Fall Guys and still play it sometimes. Really? Oh, that's a hard one. Let's see. And Little Nightmares 3 is the same. It's $40, $39.97. I would say I'd be willing to do Little Nightmares 3 once we could figure out how to split screen, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe you wouldn't have to really split screen because you're going to be together, I think, on the screen all the time. But again, that between us, that's $80.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Lori's like, yeah, that game looks dumb as crap. I would never play that game. Hey, Dragon, how's the new laptop? Are you liking it? So I'm missing some chat. What's Michael in here advertising? Just asking for a friend. Hey, Trash Panda. Oh, a premiere. I didn't see it up there. I'll go check it out. Michael has never said that he doesn't like the name Trash Panda. I think he does like it. Jen, what are you eating today? Because you always have good meals.
And she's got good snacks.
And I'm hungry. That was for Regina. I would love to compare my square diamond painting with somebody who also does squares, who's really good at it. To see how awful mine looks compared to theirs. Because I just don't, I don't really take the time to make sure these things are straight. But like when I look at it from like a distance, I'm like, hey, it looks good. But I wonder how much better it could look. That's why you're upping your amount every week. Gotcha. What kind of laptop is it? Is it Windows or is it a Mac? Hey, anybody, hey, if you use Windows 10 and you're in here, type a 1 in chat. I'm just curious. Who has upgrade? Well, maybe I should have just said that, but I'm kind of curious who's upgraded or who's just going to run Windows 10 when they stop supporting it. Because I think I'm just going to continue to run it and have my antivirus and not worry about their critical updates. Because my system right now won't run Windows 11. I'd have to do some upgrades to my machine, which I don't feel like doing. HP, where are we going here? Fruit, pickle lemonade. Man, I wish you lived near me, Jen. I'd be at your house like every day saying, hey, what'd you make today? Can I try it? I've never heard of pickle lemonade.
I haven't either.
Well, I would drink it.
Is that for like electrolytes or?
See, my dog's over there snoring, and she snores like a lady. You can hardly hear her.
What are you saying?
So it's that some of your dogs snore like truck drivers or sailors or Genghis Khan. I mean, I don't know. That dog snores loud. I need that one, and I don't have any. Oh.
Did you hear that, Roscoe? She says you snore loud.
Dude snores really loud. I have to have that one out. Why am I not seeing it? Okay, so it's missing. Which one is that? The do not disturb sign. 35. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, it's just a flavor packet? I saw that, but I didn't see. You mean when you did the flavor packets and there was like the grape and all
Where?
that? That one?
Oh, you look like you're about halfway.
What? Me?
Yeah.
I've made no progress. This was already a partially started square. So I really have not made very much progress.
Well, what have you been doing?
Talking? I don't know. I don't know. Obviously not sticking drills on the paper fast enough. Oh, it's getting to be winter though. And winter, and maybe for Star, this is an issue too, because you don't have humidity either. My drills become nightmares in the winter. They become so staticky. Everything wants to cling together. I'll have to pull out the dryer sheets again. Oops. I don't know how. Oh, yeah, right? Oh, there's another video. All right, I'll go watch it. I was just saying I'm behind on my videos. So many things that I want to do, and
It's just not enough time in the day.
yeah, I get a bit overwhelmed, and I need to continue to just write a list and work down the list. So, Regina, Diamond came home then, huh? Because the last I had heard about Diamond, you couldn't find him. But I feel like that was like at least 5 days ago. Just don't. Oh, dude, that was freaking a nightmare. Duh. Wait, did I record that? Who told me to do that? Was it a video, or did one of you guys, when we were diamond painting, have that ingenious idea? Because I did it, and they all clumped together. It was so bad. I feel like I need to redo that video as like a short just for like giggles because it was bad. That, and what was the other thing I did? I took a can of like static cling and I put my drills in a plastic container. And I guess maybe I had the static cling bottle too close because what came out onto the drills was like liquid. And then they were all clumped together. It was so bad. It was a video you watched and mentioned. Oh, good job. Good job. I'm going to have to look to see if I still have it. I do remember it. That's funny. I hate those videos on like Facebook that show you the pen and the person pouring their drills into the pen, and then it cuts, and then they're like, putting their drills down. So people think that the drills are coming out the pen.
Yeah.
That would be so nice if that actually worked. That would be super fun if that actually worked.
One
When I
more
was a
and
kid,
my square is done.
when I was a kid, I used to love the pens, and I don't know if they make them anymore, but and they weren't always clear, but down at the bottom of your pencil, it was like plastic, and then there was a bit of lead, and there were refills like shoved inside of the pen.
Yeah, stacked in the tube, and then
Yeah,
you
and so
could
when
pull
this one was
out.
out, you'd take it and you'd push it in the top, and it would push the new one out. Oh, I was addicted to those. That was like my fidget toy as a kid. Loved those pencils, actually. See if they still make them. I need a fidget toy. Good night, Michael. Get
Good
some
night,
rest.
Michael.
Michael ate, and now he's tired.
You gonna go take a nap?
Whoops, that drill went flying somewhere. When I diamond paint a lot, I'm convinced that my dog must have the sparkliest poop on the block. Right? Because I dropped so many. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get them when I vacuum. If you're still here, Michael, and haven't gone to bed at 4 o'clock, how do you like your new game camera?
Is it an actual trail cam or a camera?
It looked like the video quality was pretty good. "4:30 is kind of the time of the day where I think most people feel tired. I don't know anybody who, even when we worked, like I don't remember anybody being like, "Oh, I'm so energized now at 4:30. I'm gonna go do all this stuff." All I do is breathe into the container, shut it, and shake it. Well, you got static in your mouth then. I mean, I could definitely try that though. I don't know if I want to try it because again, the last time I followed one of y'all's advice, I was fishing wet drills out of my strainer and all over my kitchen floor. So I don't know that I'm going to try that. Last year, I would cut up the small piece of fabric sheet and I put them in my bottles. Because, yeah, it gets really bad. And trying to kit up in the winter is a nightmare. Don't even bother. Kit up now enough that you can get through the winter if you live somewhere dry. Either Michael went to sleep, has left the stream, or is ignoring you. It could be all of them. Those two drills don't go there, but I'm not worrying about it. It's my artwork. And I'll do it however I see fit. Now
There
it's
you
an
go.
original. I just saw some other company that had not been shipping to the US has started shipping to the US again. I think without the big tariffs, but I can't remember the company name. And some of you have gotten diamond paintings from, is it Fee Look, Fee Good? Something like that. That wasn't smart putting them in water. Yeah, I know. But Star's like, hey, this is a video and this girl made it work. And I'm like, well, I need something. I'll give it a shot.
She
But
made
no,
you
it
think it
definitely
worked,
was
and
not smart.
yeah, and she's laughing, going, "I wonder how many people did that."
You know, I should find that video and then I could do like a commentary over it on how stupid of a freaking idea that is and release it as a short. I'll just remix it. Okay, so I use AVG as my antivirus, and I don't have it set up in any particular way, just whatever the custom settings were, I think, or the settings that came with it. Whenever I go to that website, my AVG flags as a, hold on, what does it say? And so I've never continued to it because I'm all freaked out. All right, here it is. This website has been blocked. www.belookart could be a fake e-store. Hackers create fake e-stores online to look like real stores so that they can steal your money and info. But you guys have actually ordered from there, right? And didn't get ripped off? See you, Jen. Have a good day.
Bye, Jen. Have fun running errands.
It's not even funny. It does. It still doesn't work. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to re-record that. When I get some staticky drills, because I still don't think it would work. That is funny though. You wouldn't expect the hole. Yeah, then I had to dump them into my regular strainer to try and dry them. Oh yeah, and then I had the brilliant idea of laying them out on like a paper towel on my cookie sheet.
Yeah.
But this was a project I was currently working on and I needed the drills. So I thought it'd be a great idea to get my blow dryer.
Oh, no, you
and
didn't.
lightly try and blow dry
You didn't. Seriously?
Whatever. Whatever. I did. I mean, it was quite a few on the floor, but it could have been worse. At least I realized, hey, this is a dumb idea.
They'd be in the bedroom, on the ceiling, on the.
They were all over the kitchen floor. Like I was finding drills on my kitchen floor for months. And I'm a pretty good vacuumer. Okay, I'll try that. But that's where I am, but I will try that. Hold on. So far the PRs from them haven't actually. Okay. Let me click that. No, that's not what I want. What the? Nope, same thing. This website's been blocked. It just says it could be a fake e-store. And I think it might just be flagging it because of the spelling, right? It looks like it should be feel good or feel something. And I think they might just be flagging it for that spelling error.
We'll have Star send you her link and see if it's the same one.
She did, and it's still the same thing.
Oh,
She
I
just
wasn't
posted
reading.
it.
I wasn't. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it says
I wasn't
my
looking at the chat.
antivirus says the same thing. But if it's if it's legit to a point, I wanted to take a look at them because some of the diamond paintings that some people have gotten from them, they look pretty nice. All right. I'm going to go about another 20 minutes probably.
All right.
Then I can feed the cat. Mm-mm-mm.
This was nice. I needed this just to relax and.
Well, like I say too, if you ever want to keep going, you can. I don't need my phone. I can leave it running. And mute myself. Oh, I wonder if my mic's got here. It came with 2 as well. And some of the companies I was seeing, they give you 2 mics, but you can only use 1 at a time. And then some I was seeing you could use 2 at a time. Some were sending 2 that you could only use 1 at a time because let's say you wanted to record for longer than what the battery life was, and you could swap to the other microphone. Swip. It's a new word. Probably not. Oh, they were delivered. I'll be right back. I'll wait to see them. You're right in the sunshine.
Yeah, it's her safeguard she has on her computer is flagging it. Regina, she's got so you don't get viruses and stuff. It has been so long since I've used Windows. My phone and stuff now is Apple. If and when I can get a computer, I want to get an Apple, just so everything works together easier. The sun's coming around and shining. It feels so good. I like fall and I like winter, but I'm definitely not looking forward to snow. And I'm not looking forward to the time change. Standard time just works with my natural rhythm. The older I get, the more and more I don't like the cold. It just makes everything hurt. There's another one. Well, I'm almost half done with this diamond painting. There's the center, so a little more and I'll finally be halfway. But I've only worked on it during when we've been having our whip, so I've been taking my time with this one. You don't care for the cold weather either, Michael?
I don't mind it. Keeps people in their house.
It does.
So
And
I'm
you just
okay with
feel
that.
sleepy all the time. I like to sit outside so much, and we just don't in the winter. We're going to look at seeing if we can enclose our patio for the winter, and so we can sit out here more.
I just put a coat on. I might sit up there. I don't mind it. Whoops.
It's not so much the cold, it's the wind. If the wind's blowing.
Yeah, I'm usually blocked from the wind. You know, the cold doesn't really bother me. It's when the fronts move through.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I get bothered. But the cold itself doesn't seem to be too bad. Mm-hmm. All right. What else is in this box? I don't like it. I'll send it back. But I got these because they have a. I don't. They probably won't turn on. I'm sure they're not charged. Oh, well, it's kind of charged. Maybe. Hopefully, it's not trying to pair to my phone. Oh, it couldn't pair to my phone anyway because I didn't shove the little thing in. Am I on a delay on here? Yeah, I am. Whoop, I don't even know which way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be this way. But I got this one because it has a mute right on the front of it that you can tap.
Yeah.
Some of them didn't have mute buttons, and I really felt like I needed a mute button. So we'll see how they work.
Well, this little set I have, it's not too bad and it was inexpensive for the two.
It's funny. They call the thing you put on the top, what do they call it? Like a dead cat, I think.
I never heard that.
Well, yeah, it's on your, if you look at the description on any of these, it has, let's see, hold on, what was it called? Swear to God, that's what it's called. Okay, well, this one says furry outdoor microphone covers, but other ones, they were called dead cats. Yeah, you can't see it because I don't know where my camera's at.
I'm so glad, Star, you were able to move there and the warmer weather and, I mean, if you need to do those things, that's what you need to do, especially if you're living in, the weather's hard on you and you're living in constant pain, why not? Life's too short to be suffering.
This clip is magnetic, which is fine because I'm only going to use it like in my kitchen, but I could also attach it to like my stand, wherever I need it. That's metal it'll attach to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Well, I don't know how to turn it the heck off. Oh, it's this button, I guess. Hold it. Yeah. I was going to get fancy pink ones, and I thought, I don't ever wear any clothing that's pink. That's going to stand out like a sore thumb. Yay, so tonight I'm going to charge these now, and tonight we are making vampire blood fudge.
Well, you'll have to save me a piece of it.
Yeah, I can freeze it. Like I said, I don't think we would eat it.
Yeah, I know you don't. I'm just saying, save me some and I'll try it.
Vampire blood. It's going to be, I don't know. I mean, it has the potential. It has potential to taste okay. Yeah, it looks like it'll make you poop funny. There's so much food coloring in there. Wait, didn't RFK like say we can't have red food coloring anymore? Wasn't that something he was trying to do away with?
Oh, nerve pain in the elbow. That's one of the worst.
Yeah, no reds. Well, has that gone into effect yet? Because I just bought red gel food coloring. So I'm like, do I need to stock up on these things? I don't use them often, but oh, nothing's good for anything, Star, right? Oh, what is licorice gonna look like? It's gonna look like nasty. We can't put red food coloring in it. When does that go into effect? When does the red band go into effect? We've got 2 years, give or take. January of 27. So anything that's made with red number 3 will no longer be allowed. And I hate to tell you where that started at. Our least favorite state. Or hyper, I don't know. But I mean, too much of anything is not good, right? Oh, I mean, they better not ban coffee because it makes people hyper. That's going to be a big part. That's not going to work. Speaking of, I could have some coffee. It's like I say, it's so funny, Regina, because when I started gaming years ago, we would do that to hug somebody. We would put those parentheses around the name. And then that's I haven't seen that in so long. Like people don't do that in games anymore, which I think is interesting. That brings me nostalgia.
And what does that mean?
A hug.
Oh,
It was probably even before like LOL came out. I mean, there were all these different little ways to convey what you were saying to somebody. And yeah, I haven't seen that in forever. Hello, Susan. How
hi,
you doing?
Susan.
All our foods put us under really. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to stock up. But the fudge that I'm making, JFK, RFK, whatever his name is, he would not approve. It is red. You're old. Yeah, me too. But like I say, it's funny because I mean, I think those kind of things started back during like the AOL chat rooms.
Uh-huh.
So you know how old those chat rooms are. They're pretty old. I'm never giving up my AOL email.
My mom won't, that's for sure.
That just goes to show how old I am. When they used to send you a disc in the mail and say, hey, sign up for our dial-up service. All right, I will. I will. But yeah, it's funny. They
Yeah.
officially, I just was on my AOL last night. The mail system still works.
Yeah, because that's my mom still. That's her email.
Yeah. So what they got rid of, which this just blows my mind. They will hang up the modem for good. The company has confirmed that its dial-up internet service is being discontinued after 34 years. Who was still using a dial-up modem to get on the internet? Who?
Maybe some far out places that can't get other forms.
I don't know. That's crazy. I can still hear all that beeping in my head. Yeah, I still hear it. And then yelling at somebody in my house because they picked up the freaking phone and I was on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And I got kicked off. Mm-hmm. They're redoing our Walmart here in Elizabeth, and they're trying to make it. We have a smaller Walmart than most others, but it still has like food and it's pharmacy, and it's just not as big. So they're redoing it, and they're going to do like a grand opening in November.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I'm pretty impressed so far. Other than the fact that I can't find anything because everything's being moved.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing in a lot more stuff that I would see in a larger Walmart. I was looking at some of their like household kitchen stuff, and I'm like, that's pretty nice.
Speaking along that line, me and Vicky went to Hobby Lobby the other day, and we did look to go like to see if they had nothing. They didn't have.
No, they didn't. But we went to Hobby Lobby. We didn't buy anything inappropriate.
We didn't because there was nothing to buy.
We didn't even go to the beads.
Nope. We
didn't even go to the seasonal. We went right into Hobby Lobby, got the fabric, checked the diamond paintings, and left. We had a lot of willpower that day.
We actually did. We kept really good on task, But like I said, we did swing by to see because we were in the area on the diamond paintings, and they had nothing. A couple.
Oh, you like Yahoo Mail? Is that still a thing?
Yahoo!
I thought like Yahoo and Live, I thought all of that was like together. I have so many email addresses across this internet. I don't even know them all. I'll just make a fake email to get a free trial, and I'll just keep doing it over and over again. Yeah, Yahoo used to be a thing. Dolly Parton clears the air after her sister. So her sister went on the internet, asked for prayers, and now Dolly Parton's clearing it up. She said, I ain't dead yet. After the sister calls for prayers, spark worry about Dolly's health.
Huh.
The sister was like, she said, I'm up all night praying for her. I mean, that makes it sound like somebody's really.
Like she's very ill.
Yeah.
And there was no reports. I mean, I heard her saying she wasn't feeling well, but.
So I don't, she posted a video, maybe, on her Instagram.
And Dolly had an earful for her sister.
Dolly said, I wanted to say, I know lately everybody thinks that I'm sicker than I am. Do I look sick to you? I'm working hard here. Anyway, I just wanted to put this video up to ease everybody's mind. What the heck is her sister going on about? Oh, that's going to be a fight. You know, that's like a thing. That would be a fight for me. If one of my siblings were to, and I was famous, were to get on the internet and like share my business.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the sister's place, right?
Well, and Dolly Parton has always been very private.
Yeah. They have 11 siblings. So, I mean, I guess your odds of one of them being a little wacko and getting on the internet and sharing your business is higher, but that's wrong. Hey, Susan, you got us going last night because after I think you left, I think you had logged out, and then Bird Bones was like, "Hey, what else do you guys need?" Or she actually said what it was, and we're like, "Yeah, sure." So then we got together at her house and gave it a whirl. We did okay. So thank you for introducing us to cooking parties. Like
cooking parties. That wasn't for me being very new, a non-gamer. That was like the perfect setting for me to try that out. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. Apple cider roast with potatoes. Sounds good. I saw one of the little Scottish stores did like a food. You know how like we have birthstones? Well, this was, what month you were in and lined up with which Scottish food you liked.
Yeah.
For us, we got shepherd's pie, which I thought was pretty good. I mean, I would have probably rather the Scotch egg, but that was like February, but I thought it was funny. Because there were some things I was like, oh, I wouldn't eat that. Shepherd's pie, I will eat that. All day.
Shepherd's pie is good.
It's good. I'll eat that all day.
You're good. We were sitting here, we were talking, me and Vicki were talking, we go to Estes Park every year, and the one thing we talk about getting, we have to have, is a Bavarian pretzel. And it just dawned on us here the other day that we went to that festival and we didn't have our Bavarian pretzel.
No, we didn't get one.
We did not get one, and we usually get a couple of them throughout the weekend because they are so good. It is like a favorite thing of ours to have.
Maybe that's because we had so much good food back in the room.
Yeah.
No? Just wondering.
I don't know about that. But I still say there's this picnic area up on the top part of this festival where the concessions are where we get these pretzels. And they have always had picnic tables up there, and we would sit up there, take a break, play cribbage, get a pretzel, do our thing, and they moved all of those tables. So you can't sit up there anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why I think we didn't think about getting one, because we were off of our normal, we weren't up there.
No. But we're gonna get one.
There's
We are
supposed to
going.
be a German bakery over on Colorado Avenue. And when Vicky comes down, we're going to go over there because they say they have these pretzels. So we're going to go check that out one of these days.
Oh, Nightbot's online. I don't know what that means. Custom commands, giveaways, logs. Song requests is disabled. Oh, enable. I don't know what that means, but you play music in your stream? Hey, that room food was good, Regina. Wait till next year. Just wait till next year.
I want to make some. The Scotch eggs are so good. So anybody on here, if you have never had a Scotch egg and you're at a festival or place that sees them, get one because they're good. I love to dip mine in spicy brown mustard, but they're phenomenal.
Well, like, I don't even know. Like, is it already connected? I don't know if that's even a command. It's not even a command.
So just in case, oh, it says Nightbot.
I typed that,
Oh,
but it wasn't a command, so.
oh. And just in case anybody doesn't know what a Scotch egg is, they take a hard-boiled egg, and then there's like a sausage mixture that they wrap around, and it's got breading on the outside, and they deep fry it, and they are so good.
Oh, what? What's good? Scotch eggs?
Scotch eggs.
Yeah, they are. Now I want one.
I know, I do too.
They don't look hard to make, but they do look hard to make. So I'm not really sure. All right, look, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, Joan likes them. She says they're delicious. You like that sauce on them, don't you, Vicky? What do they call that sauce?
That didn't work. The HP sauce. The mustard's good though too.
Yeah.
Just ignore all my typing in there. Oh crap! There it is.
Did you find it?
Yeah, just popped in chat.
Oh, yay!
I'm gonna do another one. Book club.
So do you just put a list of things in there and it goes through it, or do you
You have to make your own commands. I know there's a response required. I'm talking. I'm busy. It's gonna be worse than my boyfriend, I think. What did y'all get your Twitch drops? I got. Thank you for reminding me. I've gotten the pumpkins, and I'm almost done with the pods. And I think I have like 3 hours to go on the glasses, so I'll have to pull that up later too. I'm thinking about starting a Twitch, and then just casting it. Like when we stream, it'll get casted to the YouTube channel, and it'll be on Twitch.
Yeah,
I like Twitch better. I think Twitch is just so more hype and so much more interactive, and I just like it. But I have never set up a Twitch, and it looks a little involved. But you think that's a good idea? Make sure what's not allowed on Nightbot. Or not, make sure not a lot on Nightbot. I don't know what that means.
post a lot of Nightbot or put a lot of preset stuff in.
You know, put in whatever the heck it is you need to get the point across. Because, one day we'll have more than 10 people in here. If there's 30 people in here, somebody might ask. That's what we do in WoW. I mean, in Final Fantasy, and we did it in WoW too. We call them macros. And so I have all these macros set up. So I only have to hit one button. If somebody says, hey, what's your Discord link? I hit one button. If somebody says, hey, what's your YouTube channel? I can hit another button. And it will send out whatever the message is that I want sent out about that.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's helpful. I stream on that. It's where you stream on Twitch? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'll have to see how all that works. I'd rather have it where it wasn't doing it by itself. I'd rather that it was where somebody had to type the command in to get the response to show up. But I just literally logged in here like 5 minutes ago, so I'll have to sit down and look at it. Oh, is it Dragon Flame on Twitch? I hope I'm still logged in. Twitch freaking hates me. Oh, I'm not logged in. Really? Check your email. Well, I can't check my email because my phone's turned. But I'll check you out after the stream. Oh, Jesse, yes, on Twitch. All right, I'll check it out. It just looks really involved. The overlays don't look that bad because I'm getting a little more familiar with overlays. But all the emojis, and if you want to go into all of that stuff on the, different tiers of the memberships with all the crazy emojis and sounds, that looks a little intense development-wise. But I think it would be a good idea. I think you should stream. It doesn't, even if you're doing a diamond painting, I think you should stream in as many locations as is relevant to your content. So I'm going to be streaming all of my cooking stuff on Gordon Ramsay's channel. Yeah. Oh, but I'm kind of excited about the Nightbot. Can I change his name? Yeah, we talked about that before. I want to change it to Clyde. Can I change Nightbot's name? Probably not. Yes, you can change Nightbot's name. You can customize a name by creating a. Oh, that looks confusing. What time is it? It's 3:09. I should probably go. I got stuff I got to do here, and then I got stuff I got to work on tonight. And Joan is live at 6 Mountain, 8 o'clock Eastern. So, well, Clyde would be a great name.
That would be. We had a horse named Clyde.
We would know a guy named Clyde, and he is a very intelligent person. Eidetic memory. So he knows it all. Eidetic? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And then when nobody shows up to our stream, Lori, we'll have Nightbot in here and we'll just talk to Nightbot.
Really, right?
Right? We'll just ask it questions and stuff. Yeah, if I can figure out how to change the name of Nightbot, I am changing it to Clyde. And then I'm going to send him a message and be like, look, now you're super famous. There is no shop. It's that would be better. See, that would be much better. I'm going to change that. I had it tilted far. Nobody will know what that means. And hashtag shop. Update. There we go. Yeah, Clyde. I'm gonna love it.
All righty. Well, we're gonna wrap this up.
Regulars are people that get granted extra privileges. Ooh. Well, there's all kinds of shit you can do. See if you can set. I think I did. Hold on. And then to give it a hot second, it'll probably get on it. There you go. You could, and we don't usually run a banner because we forget to go and turn it on every time we're on StreamYard.
Yeah.
But, you know, we could run a banner across the bottom that has, you know, if you're looking for our shop, this is the command, !shop. Or,
Yeah.
you know, if you're looking for, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Star. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to, hey, Star, I do have one question I was thinking about. If I remember correctly, and I think you said it recently, you can't play It Takes Two by yourself. Like, you couldn't even start the game up, could you? I don't think I could. Just to like go in and look at key bindings or whatever. No, you can't. Okay. So, we have the same game, right? Let me pull mine up just to make sure, because there's two of them, I think. I have the friend pass. I think that's from you, isn't it? And will that still work? Why don't you, this whole week I'm free because James is in Ohio. So at any time you have an extra like half an hour or something, can you just send me a message on Messenger? And why don't we just start it up and at least just go in there so we can maybe look at the key bindings and make sure the friend pass still works?
Okay, Joan, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing your live tonight.
Yeah. We will see you. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. We could set it up and knock on. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Hit me up Friday. PM me on Facebook and I'll get the message. So whenever you're free, I'll be free all day. I have nothing going on, I don't think. And we'll just see how that goes. All right. That concludes our broadcast day.
Yep. Bye, Regina.
Somebody,
Bye, Joan. Bye, Star.
somebody start playing the national anthem. We need to have that queued up.
Right? That would be good.
I wonder if you can get, I think Nightbot can do sounds. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for coming. We do appreciate it. And we'll do it next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we'll be back on schedule. Like I said, we didn't yesterday because of my appointment was at the same time. So we were a day late, but we will be back to our regular scheduled broadcast next Tuesday at 1 o'clock.
Yes. And I'm going to stop this in a hot second.
Yep.
Well, nothing is. Well, I don't know what's going on. All right. I'm stopping it.
All
Here we
righty.
go. My big hand in the screen again. All right. Bye, guys.